Hello again. In this Tropo Quickstart guide video, I'll be showing you how to interrupt your code with one signal using Tropo's REST API. Say you'd like to place a particular caller in a hold queue by playing hold music to them. Then, when you're ready to take that call, interrupt it by sending a signal to your code telling it to stop playing the hold music. So in order to interrupt, you would send the say that's playing the hold music a signal using the allow signals parameter. You can then make a web service call using that name, and Tropo will stop running that function. If the function has already run and completed, your interrupt request will be ignored. If it has not run yet, it will be queued until the function runs. Now I'm going to be showing you a scripting API example, but for Web API, the route itself will be interrupted, meaning that the app will either fire the onContinue event or will redirect on the signal itself. So also note, transfer and conference must include the terminator parameter for signaling to work. In this example, I will be using exit in the allow signals parameter. And you can see in my application code here, I'm sending an outbound call to my phone number. I'm setting the caller ID accordingly, just so I can identify the call that's coming in as coming in from my application. I am logging the session ID using currentCall.sessionID. You will need the session ID in order to send a signal to your application in order to interrupt it. So it's good practice just to log it and then you can obtain it that way. I'll actually use a little shortcut to obtain the session ID in my demonstration just to make things a little easier to follow. And here I'm going to be playing an audio file 3 times in a row just to give myself a little time to send the signals and interrupt it, just so the hold music doesn't end before I can send the signals. And then when the signals are sent and received, my application will say you are now off hold. Now when using Tropo's REST API to send signals to your application, it can be done via the post or get method. When using the post method, you'll need to set the headers accordingly, and in our documentation actually has the examples which are shown right here. For my demonstration, I'll be using the get method just to keep things a little bit more easy to see. And all I have to do is send over this get request via URL string along with the session ID of the active session of my phone call. And then that should, once I send that get request over, exit the caller from the hold queue. Let's see how it works out. As you can hear, I am on hold. Now I'm going to take the session ID from the logs that I have and send that get request. Now.
You are now off hold.
And that's all there is to it.